Welcome, Scorpio. This is your weekly focus for March the 4th through to the 10th, 2024. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. There's a frog in my throat. Uh, Thank you for being here. Okay, welcome and thank you. We'll go right to the cards. Okay, underlying energy is the Emperor. Okay, so this is a week for you to plan. This is a week for you to strategize. This is a week for you to, if you don't know certain aspects or certain talents or abilities, you don't possess them in the way that you need them to be, then go in search of somebody who does have it. Okay? Don't try and, I don't see you as wanting to take a course or raise your own knowledge, but you do need this knowledge, this wisdom, in order to maybe make a decision, or maybe it is the second half of a business, a money stream that you've got going. This could be, but it's planning, it's strategizing, and it's reaching out to others where you need to fill in the gaps. Not necessarily that you take their advice or their wisdom, but you can contemplate it and you can use it as you see fit. Okay, this is seeing something ahead, a success, and expecting it to be. Knowing that you're going to do the work in order to accomplish it. Page of Wands. This is like a green light. This is, imagine, excuse me, maybe I'll have a drink of water. What do you truly want? This is what this card is saying, is you can have anything. We have a very dismal landscape behind us, telling us that we can put anything into place. There's nothing that is impeding us from completely rolling out our fantasy, our dream, our desire, our want, our goals. This is a time of contemplating it, thinking, we are in full moon energy for most of the week, so we are thinking about the seeds we want to plant. We're also seeing what is standing in our way. I'm not getting that as much out of this card as, it's really forward movement with you. You are kind of like, with that new moon, I'm going to step into this, and you're preparing the way. You're doing the strategy right now. You're doing what should be being done by us all, but you kind of have this drive or this enthusiasm to actually dream a little bit about your tomorrow and what you truly want it to look like. And then making that plan, that strategy, that plan of action in order to go forward in the way you want. We have the Two of Pentacles. Decisions, making the decisions, listening to what people are offering you, because there could be something on the horizon, something that comes in. You have you could go this way or you could go that way. You're not sure. You're feeling a little restless about the decision, but it's important to make the decision, because these are opportunities that will fade away. These are opportunities that, if you don't give it the time or the energy, it's like a deadline. It's like when they wanted to buy my car and I ended up with the F-150, which is a beautiful manifestation story. If you haven't heard it, I'll share it sometime with you. But truly, if I wouldn't have acted within a certain period of time, that opportunity would have vanished. And maybe I'd get my F-150 a different way. Probably would have, but why not get it the first time around? So it's about making those decisive decisions. So you really have to dig for the truth, the knowledge, understanding. Maybe, don't say no to anything. Okay, don't say no to anything unless you think it through, because what you don't think might fit actually fits like a glove. But maybe it's after a little bit of time, maybe it opens up or branches out to something that you do want, even more than this other thing that you were thinking of. We'll get a little bit more knowledge as we go here. Four of Cups. It's about being grateful. You want beautiful things to come into your life. Be grateful for what you already have. Okay? Get in the habit of doing some kind of gratitude journal, or, just a prayer of gratitude. Meditate on the beauty in your life, the people in your life. Okay, like attracts like. So when we start seeing all this abundance in our life, this beauty in our life, more abundance, more beauty follows. When we're looking at work and career, well, we have the King of Pentacles. This is tried and true. I'm going to have a little sip here of water. I just feel this scratch in my throat. This is the tried and true kind of energy. We go for what has been done, proven to be successful. We're following the pattern kind of thing. We're not thinking outside the box here. But we are innovative to a certain degree. Because in order to be able to take a risk on ourselves, we have to really think of, well, what if this happened? What if I could push the energy this way? What if I could tackle this? What if I could bring this in? All of a sudden there's a little bit more where you're going to be taking a risk on yourself, and you have to have the courage in order to do that. But I think you do have the courage to step into it. This is great abundance, great prosperity. So this could be a brand new job, this could be a brand new career, this could be a new money stream of some sort. Let's see what else comes out. Five of Pentacles. Don't throw in the towel. Please don't throw in the towel, okay? Sometimes we get very frustrated. Sometimes we get very like we're not going fast enough. Things aren't coming together fast enough. We get impatient. We get restless. We want to throw in the towel, but then what are you going to do? So don't throw in the towel, okay? Because you are sitting on the threshold of the door of abundance here. So you are just moments away, steps away from really stepping into that promotion, that raise, that brand new job, that brand new career. There's something just beyond the horizon that you can't quite see yet, but it's there and it's waiting for you. And there's some work to do, I guess, before you do it. I guess it's weighing out the pros and cons, believing in yourself, and the devil. Okay, so some of the old has to fall away, fall into the fire, return to ash. And then we rise like the phoenix out of the ashes. So this is about the rebirth of who you are becoming, of what you are stepping into. So you may find that your routines are starting to change. I think you're going into a happier stage, a more joyful stage. So I think things will slowly start to come together for you. The phoenix rising out of the ashes is a good determination that this will happen at work, at career, in career, or you building your stature in the community or the workplace or wherever. Follow your passion. You're ready for any challenge, opportunities for excitement and adventure. And I think, yes, I think you are preparing yourself for the adventures, the opportunities that are to come. It might not be until closer to eclipse season if you really want to be honest, but this is the time you do the groundwork. This is the time you lay it all out. This is the time you strategize. Okay, now things can happen just out of the blue that will bring something in that may not even look like it fits. Okay, so don't say no to anything right now. But it's also very important under this full moon energy to allow what is no longer working to fall away. Where are you putting your energy and all your determination and your strength, and you're not seeing any results or getting any real results? How can you diversify that? It's once again, I think I said this to you last week, but you got to throw the stuff against the wall and see what sticks, and what falls to the floor, we sweep it up and we put it in the trash. We don't keep trying to put life into it. We go with the things that are working and diversify in that way, expansion in that way. We have the Justice card. Fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favor. Don't give up. So if you're looking for a job, I would have to say rulings in your favor would be they liked your resume the best. They liked your sales pitch the best. They like the way you offer what you are offering the best. Okay, this is a card saying don't give up. That you're making some traction, you're making some headway. If it doesn't feel like that, don't worry about it, because I think more is to come. I think you are just at the beginning stages of really stepping into some opportunities, but it might take a month or two to really unfold in order to bring in the best prosperity for yourself, the most abundance for yourself, a really strong footing going forward in some way. And then we have the Two of Michael. It will be better if you just make a decision over analyzing a problem, find a compromise. We had something about just making a decision. Okay, so are you over analyzing? Are you thinking it through? Are you making something that's easy peasy and this something really hard and complicated? Okay, stop thinking and start doing. Okay, you're going to come up with exactly what is holding you back, exactly what that wall or that obstacle is that is not allowing you to go forward. And maybe you can speed up the process a little bit there. Let's look at relationships. Seven of Swords. Okay, somebody really close to you is really not your friend. Okay, they could be very critical of you. They could be pulling you down in energy. They could be like an energy vampire, I almost get. Like, you feel great when you say hi to them, and then by the time you leave them, you need a nap because they've zapped you of all your energy. They're feeling great. And they're probably even unaware that they're doing something like that to you, okay? They want to get close to you because they get that feel-good feeling, but unfortunately, when they get close to you, they take away your feel-good feeling in order to accomplish that. This could be somebody, let's say it's a coworker or something. You have a close relationship with this coworker. You share almost everything with this coworker. And you say on your way in the elevator up to work, "Hey, did I tell you about that idea I had to raise our productivity in the workplace? I think we could double it." And then you go on to talk about it a little bit, and they go, "Wow, you never told me about that. That's a great idea. Yeah, I'll meet you in there. I'm just going to the washroom." You part ways, and by the time you're ready to enter the office, you see your like best friend at work shaking hands with the boss because they've just sold your idea to them. It could be where people are trying to pull you down because they don't want to see you succeed. Because what does that say about them if you succeed? So just kind of watch those kinds of personalities around you, okay? Because they're not helping you in any way. Also, something about the relationship that you're in. And just trying to add too much to it, like it like, take it back to the basics of what really is necessary and wanting within the relationship to really have the beauty and the harmony. That you might be trying to overdo things. Maybe it's some kind of guilt. Maybe it's a scar from a past relationship where you feel you have to give so much more of yourself in order to feel worthy of being in the relationship with them. And it's a subconscious trigger, because I don't think you would consciously think that. We have the Knight of Wands. This is about having the gratitude for the people that surround us, the people we love the most, the people that raise us up, the people that have our back, the people that love us unconditionally. And the Ace of Wands. So a little bit about finding balance. Maybe you're having a hard time between work and career, and really spending quality time with people you love. It could be your spouse, your significant other. It could be children. It could be your parents. It could be somebody close to you, somebody close and dear to your heart, right? And you're trying to figure out how to build the balance or put the balance in place so that you're not dropping the ball in a relationship anywhere. I kind of get that sense that you feel like you might be dropping the ball in a relationship or two, because you're concentrating or you're focusing in other areas, which takes your time, your energy, your resources in a certain direction. Absolutely. So I think just some very positive dialogue is all that's really needed in order to bring back in that balance. We have deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. I think I started out the relationship reading with this, okay? So, just take a step back, okay? Do some observing. You may gain some clarity, a perception. Talk to other people and kind of see what they're saying about that person. That you could be thinking that they're a very good, dear friend, and meanwhile, they're trying to figure out how to sabotage you. Somebody is wearing a false mask. within a relationship. So that came out to, yeah, it was the Seven of Swords here that I was talking about that, okay? In the elevator with your buddy. I want another card. Let's pick one of these. The Four of Raphael. Seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life and be aware of your own emotions. Look for the magic in life. That's the sentence that really called out to me, okay? It's looking for the magic. It's creating the magic. It's bringing in the giggles, the laughter, the harmony, the beauty within your relationships and growing them strong. So we got this seek out other possibilities right after we were talking about that deception. Okay, so maybe not even give it the focus, the time, the energy. Okay, you never know they're a narcissist and they'd love to see you explode, right? So watch your emotion, okay? And really just move your energy to somebody new. You could even do the mirrors, okay? I do the mirrors not as often as I used to, but I've been doing them for like 20 years. So, gosh, they've got to be up there strong. But in your mind, what you want to imagine is mirrors going around you. Now, it can be like a disco ball. It could be like, but mirrors, okay? Now, they're facing outwards in your mind, okay? You're seeing actually the backs of the mirror, and the mirrors are out and around you. And what those mirrors do is whatever comes your way, okay? Like evil cannot stand to see itself. Not saying that people are going to be evil to you, but it is a form of tearing down your energy and not being nice, that's for sure. And so when it gets closer to you, the mirrors will make it go back from where it came from. Okay? You're not hurting anybody. Except for maybe the person who is rude enough to try and sabotage you in some way in the first place. Also, love attracts love, like attracts like. So when love and the things that you like, the beauty in your life start coming around you, more and more come because they're attracted to each other, right? So you get more abundance and more happiness. So back to the gratitude thing, right? The more gratitude that you give in life, the more you see come in that's beautiful. Same with the mirrors. Now, I've been doing the mirrors. Now, when I first started doing this, I had just become a boss, and I became a boss of some people who didn't want me to be hired. So So, they wanted to see me fail in new ways, and there was times when I would hear the end story, like, oh yeah, they went to the union and they wrote this letter and they did this and they tried to do that and they were not successful. In fact, they got their hands slapped for some of the things that they did. And I didn't know about any of this going on behind my back. But like I say, the mirrors protect you. What is thrown at you in a negative sense to pull you down to, it's just prime evil, right? Why would you do that to somebody else? Why would you send anything? You shouldn't. You shouldn't anyways, because it will come back to haunt you in another way. If the mirrors don't bang it back at you, something else would. So, yeah, do the mirrors thing. I think that would probably be something that you want to, just to protect yourself. It's that protection. I mean, try it. When I did it, I couldn't believe the people that, like some of the people, I was kind of surprised. They just, went a different way. There wasn't any arguments. There wasn't confrontations. It didn't get emotional. They just didn't seem to come around anymore. They just weren't in my circle anymore. And I was surprised sometimes by the people that were in my circle and the people who did come closer. And now after like 20 odd years of doing this circle thing, when somebody comes into my world, I know they're meant to be in my world. So I can rest assured, because the mirrors will keep them out, or at least doing any kind of harm to my life. Okay. Two of Cups. You could be meeting somebody new. This could be a new partner, a new boss, a new love relationship. This could also be a new passion, desire. We have the Five of Cups. And stop trying to protect yourself from getting hurt and go out there and take a risk on yourself. The Moon. Okay, what brings you joy, what brings you happiness should be at the very top of your priority list for the things that you want to bring into your life this week. We have vacation. Take time for relaxation and adventure. I think a vacation sounds outstanding. Are you in the position to take a vacation right now? Okay, breathe. Okay, take time for relaxation. Take time for adventure. Okay, so it's not the meditation retreat. It's you're gonna go mountain climbing or something. Okay, or you're snorkeling. Maybe it is a meditation retreat, and you go snorkeling too to look at all the pretty fish in the coral. We have originality, blaze your own trail. A couple of people have gotten this one so far. Yeah, be original. Take a risk on yourself. This is a beautiful time to start putting some plans into place, and I heard into motion as well. And one more, you say, okay, the dove. Take a leap of faith. Take a leap of faith. Believe in yourself. Believe that you are protected and loved. Believe that there is already a path carved out for you. So really, you can't go anywhere but forward when you take that leap. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.